Give me a sec. Let me get 9 for you.
Hey, what up, man? This your boy L, owner of FLR Minibikes.
Yep.
So, growing up, I grew up in South Central LA, and how I get into mini bikes, my older cousins and family members, they always had mini bikes growing up back in the day. The mini bike culture, what it meant to me personally, is more like, let's say if I have one word to describe it, it can be like ecstatic.
Static in a sense.
Like live. Let's say
Live.
like active.
Active.
Yeah, that's a better word for it. It's like active.
Loud bikes, loud pipes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like us for Fast Lane, we call it the mini bike family. So you have blacks, Mexicans, Asians, whites, just everybody into mini bike. It's a platform and something that we all can relate to.
Makes the LA mini bike culture different from other cities and regions? Because I know you guys Fast Lane, I see it on your Instagram. You guys go to like Texas, wherever you guys go. You guys racing. You guys are racers.
Yeah. So for sure. So what makes LA different from all the other mini bike community is that we started the go fast stuff in mini bikes. You know, we started a lot of stuff. We started the ride outs. We started the mini bike racing, the mini bike burnouts. LA is the mecca for the representation of how mini bikes go for the rest of the world.
So was the first mini bike built here in California? Or
Nah, I wouldn't say it was the first. I couldn't say that the first one was built here in California, but a lot of mini bikes has been made here in California. Yeah. So unwritten rules coming from Fast Lane in the game. If your friend don't own a mini bike, don't let them ride it. Because
please listen to this advice.
Mini bikes are not cheap. They're very expensive. And so a lot of things can happen by letting your friends ride their mini bike. You know, they can crash it, it can get stolen from them, and it's very expensive to maintain.
100%.
All right, so FLR stands for, FLR has three meanings. The first meaning, it stands for family, loyalty, respect. Treat all the members like family, be loyal to the family, and respect everybody in the family. And then the other meanings, it stands for, you know, fast lane racing and fast lane riders. I want fast lane to be remembered for just always like being some of the baddest mini bike racing in the game.
Yep. You guys are doing it for real. Everybody's coming to you for the bills, all that. I got my own engine over there from you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I'm pretty sure, you know, like, we inspired a whole different breed, a whole different culture. Man, we was the first people to make mini bike merch, hats, stickers, T-shirts. Man, we've been established since 2015. We the first mini bike crew to do 92 miles per hour.
Big get money, shit trail, so you know I keep it on me. Catch a nigga playing poppy.
We the first mini bike crew to do 93, every number in the 90s all the way up to 100. We the first mini bike crew to ever do it.
Racing, building.
So yeah, so first is racing. The racing is first. You invest your money into your mini bike to go out here to Compton. I don't know if you see right here, say Anna Street.
Yep.
That's where one of our streets we race at. And you go out there, you gain your respect just by racing, not turning down no race. Or if you lose, it's okay, come back. Boom. The second, you got builders like Unk in the back, BDMS.
Yep.
He a badass builder. He always be consistent with his builds. If you a builder that's not consistent and blowing up motors and just, you already know.
Yep.
Feel me? If you get a bad name real fast.
100%.
We did a couple music videos back in the day for Kendrick Lamar. TDE had just reached out to us to do a music video for one of their artists, just to include mini bikes. Mini bike is a big part of LA culture. And with fashion, you got on one of our fast lane hats right now, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
And it just all tie in. Like you can powder coat your bike, have a clean ass mini bike build, and match your shoes with it, match your whole outfit with your bike, you know?
Different type of swagger.
Yeah,
Yo.
different type of swag. However you want to swag your mini bike out, you can.
Yes, sir.
Man, me personally, we used to host big ride outs where, you know, it's even crazier now with the homies from 605 and all the mini bike community, how they do these epic ride outs. I haven't been on none personally, but I've seen them. My boys jumping on the freeways.
2019, I went broke, now I'm back way better than before. Went through some changes, went through some business, went through some ranges. Let's spin in the spaceship.
They just having a whole lot of fun, man. They going to places that they never ever been before. They getting a chance to experience the whole Los Angeles.
And with the community too.
Yeah.
Bringing a whole new experience. Yo.
Right now, safety is very important. A lot of riders don't wear helmets, and that's bad. A lot of riders, especially new riders, I'm gonna give y'all a few rules. Always wear a helmet, never run a stop sign, never run a red light. You know, if you are, the community is growing rapidly and it's real fun. It's hella fun. But y'all have to remember, mini bikes is fun, but they also dangerous. You can lose your life on a mini bike.
One bicyclist is dead, and the driver who struck him is on the run today. The boy was hit about 2 o'clock this morning near San Pedro and 99th Streets.
It's the same thing that goes for a Harley Davidson, a street bike, a dirt bike. The same principles apply to the mini bikes.
Yep.
Man, like I said, wear your helmet, wear gloves, wear a motorcycle jacket if you can afford one. Always be aware of your surroundings and your situations. Like I mentioned before, don't run any red lights, and like, you know, try to have your bike A1.
Yep.
A1 bike means a lot. No chains popping, no inner tubes, just tires and stuff blowing up. You want to make sure you make it to the ride safely. Go home safe, and that's the main thing. Try to make it back to your family. Mini bike, the social media and the mini bike culture has made it, and this is the world that we live in. Everybody want to be a TikToker, a famous Instagram. Everybody searching for fame. So the mini bikes gives opportunity to a lot of people. It's a platform that everybody can use to build up their social media platforms. Like we got 23,000 followers on Instagram.
Follow that Instagram, guys. FLR Minibikes.
We got 23,000 followers on Instagram. So with social media, you can gain a lot of followers just by talking about your mini bike, doing mini bike stuff, and because it's something that everybody can gravitate to. And I want to touch on like it's fun. Just have fun doing it. It's like you can build mini bikes and not even ride them.
Yeah.
It's just something to do.
And it's just a huge network of people. It doesn't even have to be mini bikes. You can you meet different people over here.
For sure. We already mainstream. I think everybody else is still underground.
Yeah.
They still ain't tapped in with us, and they ain't found out about us because they still underground and we at the top. The whole mini bike movement is at the top. You feel me? You're not tapped in with mini bikes, you ain't doing something right.
Yeah. Do you see it becoming legal anytime soon, or?
Nah. I don't think it'll never be like legal where we can ride them, but it's not illegal to own them. It's not illegal to build them. You know, you can, like you built your bike fast, like you said, your mini bike is your therapy. You don't even gotta go hit the streets. You can just go ride them down the trails. You can ride them up and down your street.
Yep.
Wherever, it's just having fun.
Exactly.
Like me, I enjoy just building them.
Yep. And it's better than a Sur-on, 100%.
Just coming to the game knowing that mini bikes are not cheap. They are expensive, but mini bikes hold the same value as gold. The value of mini bikes never really drop or depreciate. Every year, it's a kid that turns 13, and it's a guy who never had a chance to get a mini bike when he was 13. So now that he's older and he got money, he building mini bikes with his kid, or it's a kid that want a mini bike and gets his dad, his cousin, everybody into it. And so just know that mini bikes are not cheap, and just like whatever you buy, just enjoy it, have fun while you're doing it. Yeah, we got a lot of projects that we got going on. We got a lot of engine builds. We plan on building these few motors to go race next year out in Texas. We just started building our own frames and stuff. And then one of our goals is to be a fast lane mini bike supply company. You know, supply everybody that want to get into mini bikes and be like a powerhouse in the mini bike game. It'd be epic, because like it has grown to be this massive thing through the city where no matter where you go in the city, you'll run across a mini bike. Yep. I don't care if it's one person riding by itself or a group of people, you'll run across the mini bikes in LA. Okay, so to tap in with it, so this is how mini bikes actually changed my life. So growing up, I grew up in South Central. It's infested by gangs and all different type of stuff. My older cousin, rest in peace, he ended up getting killed when I was in 2006 when I was younger, but he introduced me into mini bikes. And so for me to not join any gangs and stay busy, I used to always work on mini bikes. He taught me how to work on mini bikes. So I was always in the backyard working on mini bikes and stuff, you feel me? My friends would come over, I'll fix my friends' mini bikes and stuff. And so that developed my skills to want to work on stuff. So I didn't want to be a car mechanic. So to this day, I'm an airplane mechanic for major airlines. So the mini bikes actually changed my life, and it taught me how to use my tools, knowing what pliers is, wrenches is, crescent wrenches, dikes and stuff are, screwdrivers. And now I'm an airplane mechanic, and I've been an airplane mechanic for the last 15 years, but I got introduced into mechanic work through mini bikes. I want everybody to know, like I mentioned before, man, it's a fun hobby. It's something good to get to. If you're a parent and your parents don't understand why, this is one of our old hats that we made. It says mini bikes over banging. You know, it's something good to get the kids into, to introduce them into the world of just mechanic and automotive work. Because the mini bikes work just like how they work in your car. Your car and mini bike engine is very dissimilar. You know, you got your spark plugs, you got your oil, you got your piston, your rod, your cam, everything that it takes for a car to work, it's in a mini bike. So taking apart your engine is just like rebuilding a car.
100%. All right, before we end this off, any shout outs, any honorable mentions to people you want to make?
Yeah, man, I want to shout you out for tapping in with us and want to do this interview. Hope you get an A on your project. I want to shout out the whole mini bike community. I want to shout out my whole Fast Lane family. You feel me? And everybody in the game.
All right, thank you so much, bro. Fast Lane.
Yeah, we out.
We out.